Hello and welcome to Herald TV News Bulletin with me, Valentin Dish. In an update to the Poruri Kamaksi murder case, there is a new twist. The Poruri police on Friday cracked the murder case within 24 hours with the arrest of her ex-boyfriend and his accomplice in connection with the murder of 30-year-old Kamaksi Udanapov of Poruri. The two accused have been remanded to 10 days of police custody. Today, Team Herald got the visuals of this car which was used to dump Kamaksi's body from Poruri to Amboli Ghat. How can a fully dark tinted car pass through 3 police checkpoints into Maharashtra and dump the body of Kamaksi in Amboli Ghat? How come nobody stopped the car on the way?
Now there's a new twist and update to the Porvorim Kamaksi murder case. Porvorim police on Friday night cracked the murder case within 24 hours with the arrest of her ex-boyfriend and another person in connection with the murder of 30-year-old Kamaksi from Porvorim. Today, Team Herald got the visuals of this car which was used to dump Kamaksi's body from Porvorim to Amboli Ghat. Now the question arises, how can a fully dark tinted car pass through 3 police checkposts into Maharashtra and then dump the body of Kamaksi in Amboli Ghat? Why were no cops there on duty? And if they were, why was the car not stopped? Why were fines not issued? Now, more updates to this case is that police gave the names of the accused as Fakir alias Prakash, 22-year-old, and his friend Nirupadi Kadakal, 21-year-old, both residents of Sukur. The girl was allegedly killed by her ex-boyfriend a few hours after he had given a written undertaking to the Mapsa police that he would not interfere with her. Following the sharp differences, the girl had decided to end her relationship with Fakir. Mapsa police stated that he continuously harassed her on different occasions and even assaulted her. The offence was filed in this regards and Fakir was taken into initial inquiry and was left off as he promised not to interfere with her anymore. The question still remains the same. How can a fully dark tinted car pass through 3 checkposts, right from Porvorim to Dargal to Mapsa and right up to Patradevi? Then how can this car directly pass through these checkposts into Maharashtra, which was used to dump the body of Kamaksi in the Amboli Ghats? We also try to get in touch with the police officials at the moment, but they are unavailable to speak on this issue. This is Clinton D'Souza with Devendra Gaonkar for Herald TV.
On Friday evening, the news spread that one man was found dead near the Bigfoot Museum in Lutoli. However, later it was revealed that the man tried to harm himself. The police reached the spot immediately and shifted him to the hospital. While investigating, the police even found the kitchen knife used. They said the man is currently undergoing treatment. Further police investigation is on.
Basilio Fernandez, Sarpanch of Kamoli.
Okay, and you?
Elvis Davis, Punch Kamoli.
Okay. किती झाले आहेस?
Actually, एक incident जालिंगा आम्ही नासले, but हे पहिलेच सांगच्या आधी पहिलेच clarify करता it is out of my jurisdiction.
Okay.
That means it is not in Kamoli. The news flash जालो ते भाशेन आमकां कामोली कितें जालें काय दिसलें आनी त्या पासत हांव इगोजीक आसलो तो धांवन येयलो पळोवपाक. But it is not in my jurisdiction, it is outside jurisdiction, it falls in Lutoli.
Okay.
And incident असो जालो की कोणे आपल्याकूच सुरी मारल्या अशें म्हणटात. हांव नेना तितू आनी कितें इनवॉल्वमेंट आहा जाल्यार. एंड तो तेका पुलीस घेवन हॉस्पिटलान घेवन गेले. बट स्टील आमी म्हणूंक सोदतात की पुलीस एक्शन बरें फास्ट घेतलें. ते इन्वेस्टिगेशन तेंचे कोत्तलेच कित्याक लागून आनी कशें जालें तें. बट स्टील आमी लोकांचे लागीं मागोंक सोदता की बाबा हेका मायग्रंट्स वो भाड्याक दवरी नाकात. कारण जेन्ना पुलीस व्हेरिफिकेशन बी ना जाल्यार अबाद दवरीच नाकात तांकां. आनी येयलेय जाल्यार तुमी पुलीस व्हेरिफिकेशन करचें कित्याक असले इन्सिडेंट जावन आमचें गोंयचें आनी आमच्या गांवचें नांव पिड्यार जाता. तेका लागून हांव सगळ्यां लागीं मागतां की तुमी कॉशियस रावचे. कोणाक भाड्याक दवरता आसतना पुलीस व्हेरिफिकेशन आनी तेंची हिस्ट्री गेल्या बगर दवर नाका म्हणून म्हाका.
ओके, बाजील तो हुंयचो कितें कळ्ळां?
No idea, but he is a migrant.
As you all must have heard, right now there's been a reported as a murder, but we just got information that the victim, who was found lying on the road here, has not passed away. But the issue is that these are people, migrants, who are coming here to work, and they are being accommodated by different people. It's high time that our panchayats go on a mission to check and see whether they are registered or not registered. This particular case, the place where we've been told that this particular boy is living, we don't even know who's there and who's responsible in that particular house. Migrants are required, but we should keep them within our control. Register and keep their details, because in situations like this, if the police do not have details, police can do nothing about it. They're just hunting and going around in circles. So I request the government and the panchayat departments to please get it done with all the panchayats across Goa, that everybody who's staying with them has to be registered with the police. A verification requires to be done. Otherwise, we're going to have a lot more such situations. As it is today, there are, I think, about 4 murders that have been reported. This is just getting ridiculous. And if this is the Goa we're going to be expecting in the future, God bless our children.
Sagun Gowde for Herald TV.
An unforeseen rise in murder cases and a series of other criminal activities over the last 3 days in the state is alarming. Team Herald spoke to several people of the society to know what they think is the main reason for this rise in criminal cases and their opinion on what strict measures the authorities should take to curb such cases.
आम्ही पळयता फाटले 3 दिसांक वेगवेगळे असे खूप म्हणजे वेगवेगळे जाग्यांचेर सुद्धा क्रायम घडले. तेतून एक मेन जर आम्ही पळयत तर मर्डर. आमकां एक गोष्टीचेर विचार करपाक जाय, हे जे क्रिमिनल्स, हे जे क्रायम करपी जे लोक आशिल्ले, हे गोंयकार काय गोंया भायले, हो एक मेन प्रश्न आयज म्हाका तरी दिसता की हो सरकाराक विचारपाची गरज आसा. कारण हे जे क्रिमिनल्स आसा पळय, हे गोंयान रावतात, दे आर रिजायडिंग इन गोवा. कोणाच्या आशिर्वादान हे सुद्धा आमी समजोवपाक जाय. हांव खूब फावटी उलयतां, आयज परत एकदा सांगता, ह्या लोकांक तुमी लेबर कार्डां दिया, वोटींग कार्डां दिवं नाका. आयज हे लोक क्रायम करून गोंयचें नांव खराब करता. आनी आमी कितें करतात, आमी मागीर कितें करतात, पुलिसांक दोश दितात. आमी केन्नाच विचार करिना पुलिसां कडेन प्रॉपर रिसोर्सीस आसा काय ह्या गव्हर्मेंटान प्रोवायड केला काय ना, हें सुद्धा आमी पळयनात. एक गोष्ट हांव सांगता, बारीकशी, मातसो विचार करात गोंयकारांनो, मातसो बारीकशी गोष्ट सांगता. हे लोक, हे असले प्रकृतीचे लोक जे आमच्या गोंयच्या चेडवांक, गोंयच्या बायलांक, यांच्या जिवाक, यांच्या अस्मितीक आणि यांचे इज्जतीक धोका असलेले लोक, हे वोट बँक कोणाची? ह्या थोड्या पॉलिटिशियन जे आसा, ह्यांच्या वोट बँके खातीर आमकां ह्या गोंयकारांक हे असले सगळे भोगचें पडटा. आनी हेज्या फुडें हांव सांगतात एक तुमकां, व्हडलो प्रायज आमकां दिवचो पडटलो. आतां धर आमकां जागे जावपाची गरज आसा. आमी त्या मनशांक ब्लेम करूंक जाय किंवा आमी तेंच्या कडेन हो प्रश्न करपाक जाय, ना की आमी बेश्टेच खंयच्या यंत्रणेक ब्लेम करपाक जाय. परत एकदा सांगता, हेंका लेबर कार्डां दिया, हेंची प्रॉपर इन्व्हेस्टिगेशन करा, हे क्रिमिनल्स काय ना हेजी जाणीव घेया. हे खंयच्या गांवांतल्यान जे हांगा गोंयान येवन रावल्या, कसलो क्रायम करून येयला काय ना हेजी तपासणी जावपाक जाय. हेज्या खातीर आमच्या गोवा पुलिसां कडेन प्रॉपर रिसोर्सीस ह्या सरकारान प्रोवायड करपाक जाय. हांव मागता, प्रोवायड कर, पळय क्रायम बंद जातले.
Basically, with respect to about murders and rapes, but zata. Moreover, murders. Can you imagine in Goa, 20 वर्सां एक मर्डर जायना आसलो, आनी आज एक दिसाक 2-3 मर्डर जावप. I don't understand this. बट सोल्युशन कितें? देर आर टू सोल्युशन्स. वन इज अ लॉंग टर्म सोल्युशन. एक लॉंग टर्म सोल्युशनात म्हाका दिसता हे चायल्डहूड डेव्हलपमेंट पळय आसता घरा कडेन जावं इस्कलांनी. This childhood development has to start well. Morals has to be in place. आणि शॉर्ट टर्म म्हणल्यार कितें? पुलीस डिटेक्शन रेट पळय क्रायम. I salute to our police if they are given the independent charge. आमगेले police they have proved that they can even detect a murder mystery within 8 hours. Salute to the police in certain sectors. But what happens after that? I always said the conviction is very bad in taste for us. Zati to a conviction has to go on fast track, and this type of murders and very heinous rapes, they have to be given to the benches who are either retired judges, so that this type of things can be done on a fast track as quick as possible. I will limit the time to within 3 months. Your cases, panas वर्सां linger जाता कोर्टांनी. So how there will be no fear in the mind of people who are doing these crimes. So this has to be put in place. An underlining statement: conviction rate has to go up. Amge goichi conviction rate is less than 20%. So this conviction has to rise, and the conviction has to be done within 3 months as far as possible.
Minister and Sangay MLA Subhash Phaldesai said that the land for the IIT campus will be identified within the next 3 months and the work will begin soon. He further asserted that 2 plots have been shortlisted in Sangay and the experts in site selection committee within 15 days will study these plots and see the feasibility.
Within Sangay we have identified 2 जागा आम्ही पळयल्ले आसात. एक जागेचेर सगळे पेपर्स डॉक्युमेंटेशन सगळे पूर्णत्वाक गेल्ले आसा. आता एक्सपर्ट कमिटी at any point of time within this week or another within 15 days the expert committee will come, the site selection committee will come. Both these committees will see the feasibility of this land. There is no reason now it has to go elsewhere because the land is perfect. म्हणजे वतान आसा की बरी ज्या जाग्याचेर कसलेच झाडांय मारची पडना, डोंगरय कापचो पडना, एक लेवल जमीन आसा आनी ज्या जाग्याचेर आतां पर्यंत कसलोच उद्योग येना, एक पडींग जमीन आसा त्या जमनीचेर IIT जावपाक शकता. सो त्या दृश्टीन आमचो प्रयत्न चालू आसा. त्या शिवाय आमी काणकोण जमीन पळयली आसा. ती जर आमी म्हणटात की हातून भितर एखादे वेळ कितेंय जालें, सांग्यार रिवोणा भागान बी जमीन पळयल्ली आसा, ते जमनीचेर जर सिलेक्शन जालें ना जाल्यार आमी कितेंय केलें जाल्यार ह्या 3 म्हयन्या भितर जमीन आयडेंटिफाय जावन काम सुरू जातलें.
Story by Aditya for Herald TV.
Residents of Kesarville in Lutoli have once again voiced their concerns about an ongoing water scarcity issue. They point out that this predicament is the result of the department's inability to detect and issue faults or leaks in the water supply system. For the past 8 days, Kesarville residents have no access to drinking water, forcing them to rely on water tankers for their daily needs. The situation has led them to question whether the same level of inaction would have been tolerated if the affected water supply were allotted for industrial use. They urge the department to take immediate action by either restoring the faulty pipes or supplying free water through tankers to the residents.
7 दीस आमकां उदकाक त्रास जाला. उदक सारकें येना, त्या उदक येयत ना. आमी PWDक इन्फॉर्म केलें, कांयच रिप्लाय ना. मागीर आमचे ते नागरीक आहा तेमकां सॉलीड उदकाचो त्रास जाता. आतां हिंगा फोडला तेमी, काल फोडला. पयले 6 दीस आहले हूंय. कितें कोत्ताले? आमकां उदकाचो सारको प्रॉब्लम जाला. लोक टँकरांनी उदक हाडटा, जोरी कडेन वचोन उदक हाडटा. आतां हांव कोणाक ब्लेम करिना, जावं PWD ऑफिशियल कोण हो आमचो मिनिस्टर जो आहा PWDचो निलेश काब्राल, ताणें मातशें चवकशी करची की कोण फॉल्टान आहा तो. मे बी JE तेजे हेल्पर कोण फॉल्टार आहा तो तेणें इन्क्वायरी करून मातशें तेमचें स्क्रू टायट करचें.
फाटले 8 दीस जालेले आसा की कुट्टाळे जी केसरवाल एरिया आसा तांकां उदक मेळना. आतां हे थिंगाचे लोक जे आसा ते टँकरांनी आयज उदक हाडून आपणाची टांकी फील करता. आतां हांव विचारपाक सोदतां की एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन जें आसा PWD जें कितें करता, इतली JEE हांव क्वेश्चन करपाक सोदता की इतली डिले कित्याक जालेली आसा. जरी हें उदक इंडस्ट्रीक वयता जाल्यार तुमी इतले डिले करपाचें. जरी वाल्वाचें कितें प्रॉब्लम आहा नाल्यार पायप कितें फुटला तें तुमी ताबडतोब डिटेक्ट करचें. गांवच्या लोकांक इतले त्रास कित्याक. सो हांव मागतां की निलेश काब्रालान ह्या इशूचेर चवकशी करची म्हणून. कित्याक आयज इतलें उदक आसतना आमच्या गांवच्या लोकांक उदक ना आनी हे कुट्टाय 12 म्हयन्याची इशू आहा. केन्ना ना कितें प्रॉब्लम जातात, प्रेशर येना नाल्यार उदक ना. तुमी एक सायड म्हादे डायवर्ट करता, हिंगा आमकां उदक मेळना नीस गोंयकारांक. सो हांव मागतां कन्सर्न डिपार्टमेंटाक ताबडतोब हें जें उदक पळय तांकां मेळना, तें पायप फुटला नाल्यार वाल्वाचें कितें प्रॉब्लम आहा तें सॉल्व करचें. ना जाल्यार तांकां टँकराचे फेसिलिटी दिवचे म्हणून हांव डिपार्टमेंटाक आनी सरकाराकूय मागतां.
The Indian Space Research Organization has successfully launched its inaugural solar observation mission, Aditya L1, shortly after achieving the historic milestone of landing near the moon's south pole. Aditya L1 took off from Sirakota at 11:50 a.m. and is set to travel 1.5 million kilometers from Earth, which is approximately 1% of the Earth to Sun distance. The launch of the Aditya L1 by PSLV C-57 is accomplished successfully, said ISRO. The vehicle has placed the satellite precisely into the intended orbit. India's first solar observatory has begun its journey to the destination of the Sun to Earth, L1 point. Aditya L1 will be able to orbit the Earth at the same rate as the Earth, which will minimize its fuel consumption, making it highly efficient for extended solar observation.
India's first solar mission, Aditya L1, launches off from Sriharikota to the Sun. Named after Surya, the Hindu god of the Sun, Aditya L1 marks India's first space-based effort to study the Sun, and the L1 in its name signifies its destination at Lagrange Point 1, located precisely between the Sun and Earth. A Lagrange point is a location where the gravitational forces of two massive objects, in this case the Sun and the Earth, balance each other, allowing a spacecraft to essentially remain in a stationary position. Bureau Report, Herald TV.
Over the last few days, we have seen that several cases of molestations have come to light, especially at schools. First it was at Madkai in Ponda, and later from a teacher in Kumkoli who was also booked for the same. Now, Bailanso A Court has condemned the recent incidents of sexual violence against female students by the teachers and called for systematic changes to tackle these issues to prevent such incidents to occur in the future.
हांव सदांच निशेध करता ज्यो गोष्टी आमच्या गोंयांत आली तेंपार चल्ल्यात. म्हणजे म्हापसा एक जालो इन्सिडंट, मागीर दुसरो इन्सिडंट जालो गोवा कॉलेजींत, गोवा युनिवर्सिटींत, आनी तिसरो इन्सिडंट आमच्या सावथ गोंयांत. भुरगीं ती आमी भुरग्यांक टिचरांनी कशें वागोवपा जाय हें आमकां कळपा जाय. ना जाल्यार आमी टिचींग प्रोफेशनान फिट न्ही. आमी स्कुलान एज टीचर, बी इट PE टीचर ऑर एनी टीचर ऑफ एनी सब्जेक्ट, फिट ना उबी रावपाक आनी भुरग्यां म्हऱ्यान असल्यो गोश्टी तयार करपाक. जे आमी प्रोटेक्ट करपाक सोदता, सरकार प्रोटेक्ट करपाक सोदता भुरग्यांक, तेंच आमी जर करून तांकां ते वाटेर व्हरतात जाल्यार आमी फिट ना एज टीचर्स. ज्यांनी तांणी आपलें ओन रेजिग्नेशन दिवचें, ना जाल्यार ताका टर्मिनेट करचो, ताका अरेस्ट, पुलिसेन एक्शन घेतलां हाचे बद्दल हांव समाधान जालें म्हाका. पूण तरी आसतना खंय टिचर जो आसा तो भुरग्यांचो अब्यूज करता ताका टर्मिनेट करून उडयात.
On Saturday early morning, another case of drunk driving was reported at Shioli-Marna Road. In this incident, a rent-a-cab driven by tourists from Madhya Pradesh hit an electricity pole. Luckily, no casualties were reported.
आसलो हांगा कसो यो फास्ट
The members of the Goa unit of Bharatiya Mazdoor Sangh on Friday staged a protest in front of the Regional Labour Commission at Vasco. BMS leaders alleged that the protest was held as it realized that the Regional Labour Commission was adopting anti-labour, pro-management decisions.
Zindabad, Zindabad, BMS Zindabad, 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 BMS Zindabad. कौन बनाता हिंदुस्तान? भारत का मजदूर किसान. बीएमएस की क्या पहचान? समस्या और
भारतीय मजदूर संघ गोवा प्रदेश की तरफ से रीजनल लेबर कमिश्नर वास्को का सामने हम लोग आज प्रोटेस्ट किया है क्योंकि वो हमारा मजदूरी विरोध का काम कर रहा है. तो रीजनल कमिश्नर जो होता है लेबर के लिए पहले प्रेफरेंस देना होता है, लेकिन ये मैनेजमेंट के साथ मिल करके हमारा जो कितना भी डिस्ट्रीब्यूट राइस किया है उसका कुछ भी काम नहीं किया अभी तक. हमने गोवा शिपयार्ड के अंदर एक भारतीय मजदूर संघ का एक नया यूनियन फॉर्मेशन किया. वो फॉर्मेशन होने के बाद हमारा मुद्दा कई सारा मुद्दा के लिए हमने अपना मैनेजमेंट की तरह से डिमांड किया, लेकिन वो सुनने के लिए रेडी नहीं था. फिर हमारा राइट्स लेके आगे हमारा जो है लेबर कमिश्नर के पास हमने डिस्प्यूट राइज किया. इसलिए मैं एक बोलना चाहता हूँ, उसमें एक मुद्दा था पैटर्निटी लीव. ये सभी गवर्नमेंट सरकार सेंटर में काम करने वाले को 15 दिन जो डिलीवरी के बाद जो चाइल्ड केयर के लिए मिलते हैं वो तक हमारा गोवा शिपयार्ड में नहीं दे रहा है. तो ये मुद्दा लेके हमने डिस्प्यूट राइज किया, लेकिन अभी तक उन्होंने कुछ एक्शन नहीं लिया. ये कंसिलेशन प्रोसीडिंग भी नहीं करवाया. तो कई बार हमने जाके उसको बार बार चर्चा किया, लेकिन वो बोला ये लेके आओ वो लेके आओ करके हमारे आगे पीछे घूमते जा रहा है. तो फाइनली पता चल गया कि ये मैनेजमेंट को मिला कि मजदूरों का विरोध का काम करना चाहता है, इसलिए हम उसको नाम से बोल रहा है. उसका इतना सालों सर RLC भी नहीं था वास्तव में. हमने भारतीय मजदूर संघ ने लेटर करवा के हमारा लेबर मिनिस्टर सेंट्रल लेबर मिनिस्टर आए थे. हमने बोला वास्तव के लिए एक परमानेंट लेबर कमिश्नर चाहिए करके हमने भारतीय मजदूर संघ ने रिक्वेस्ट किया. उसके आधार पर इन्होंने पोस्टिंग किया, लेकिन ये आने के बाद हमारा मजदूरी का विरोध काम कर रहा है. ये हमारे लिए ठीक नहीं है, इसलिए उनका ट्रांसफ़र यहाँ से निकालना है. ऐसा ऑफिसर हमें नहीं चाहिए.
आपने
ये हमारा डिमांड है.
लेटर किया है उनको?
हाँ लेटर किया है, उसका बस बताइए. और उसका अलावा और भी मुद्दा है हमारे पास जो भी शिपयार्ड के अंदर जो नहीं मिल रहा है उसका बार बार हमको जाना पड़ रहा है, क्योंकि हमारे पास और कोई नहीं ऑप्शन. हमारा लेबर कमिश्नर सब कुछ कर सकता है, लेकिन लेबर कमिश्नर ऐसा बैठा है तो हमारे लिए बहुत दिक्कत हो रहा है हमारा एम्प्लॉयज़ के लिए, जिसका हम लोग कंटम कर रहा है और उनका जल्दी से जल्दी यहाँ से हटाइए.
आपने पहले मैनेजमेंट को डाला था?
मैनेजमेंट को दे दिया और इनका भी डिस्प्यूट राइज किया. कम से कम डिस्प्यूट का जो प्रोसीजर है कंसलेशन प्रोसीडिंग तो चालू करो. आगे पीछे देखेंगे हम लोग आगे, लेकिन ये 1.5 महीना के ऊपर हो चुका है, वो एक भी लेटर लिखा है नहीं मैनेजमेंट के लिए. तो इसलिए हम लोग भारतीय मजदूर संघ का कार्यकर्ता सब मिलके आज वास्तव में हम उनका अगेंस्ट में प्रोटेस्ट किया है. धन्यवाद.
Story by Kiran Borkar for Herald TV.
Naveli Sporting held their nerves to squeeze past the fighting United Boys of Dando Kolva 6-4 via the tiebreaker to enter the semi-finals of the VM Salgaonkar Memorial Invitational Inter-Village Football Tournament organized by Prime Sports Club in association with Margao Sports Club and played at the St. John the Baptist ground in Dando, Benali on Friday.
Navili Sporting go past United boys in the last four of the VM Silkankar Memorial Invitational Inter-Village Football Tournament. In a match of fluctuating fortunes, Clinton Niasa put Navili Sporting ahead in the first half only for Samson Gomes to get the equalizer for United boys. However, Navili Sporting responded with two quick goals to Wellington Almeida and Mallappa Bisigiri for a comfortable lead, but Calvin Fernandes and substitute Joey Fernandes netted for United boys to take the match into a penalty shootout. In a thrilling encounter, the young Kolva lads showed a lot of determination to keep Navini silent and frustrated. The breakthrough materialized for Navini in the 27th minute when Medio Clinton Niaso struck a ferocious free kick from 25 yards, out of which went past Kolva goalkeeper Valeriano Disa. Within minutes of the restart, Medio Samson Gomes got the equalizer with a superb strike, but his exuberant celebration also earned him a yellow card. Navili Sporting got their act together and netted twice in the space of 10 minutes. Winger Wellington Almeida bundled in a low cross of Melston Fernandes in the 52nd minute. Navili Sporting doubled their advantage in the 62nd minute when stopper ball Mallappa Bisigiri granted a towering header into the United ball net for skipper Nevin Pereira's flag kick. It looked all over for the dejected Kolva team, but they fought back with playmaker Calvin Fernandes' free kick finding the net, and towards the closing stages of the match, substitute Joey Fernandes latched on to a Sal Pillay cross to restore parity for Kolva. In the ensuing tiebreaker, Navili Sporting flowed through Clinton Niaso, Wellington Silva and Nevin Pereira, while Terence Miranda shot wide. Calvin Fernandes was the only scorer for United boys, while Weston Gomes, Kabir Khan and Bavin Girls failed to score. Inasya Narona for Herald TV.
That's all we have in today's news bulletin. Thanks for watching Herald TV News. For more news and alerts, please follow us on O Heraldo on Facebook and Twitter. Take care and goodbye.